A-level revision Holderness case study. You can see here these are the physical causes of the problems which occur on the Holderness coast, which is located on the east coast of the United Kingdom. Rising sea levels, soft boulder clay. Geology is a big impact here. The chalk's very resistant rock, however the boulder clay which is laid down by the glaciers is not at all. Humans are responsible for some of the problems on the Holderness coastline, however, removal of the sediment and putting groins in place. There are many impacts, as you can see here: essential services, protecting certain areas, wildlife, losing diversity, homes at risk of being collapsed, millions being spent to protect the population there. Farms alongside the sea are dwindling, loss of jobs, industry at Easington is being threatened as the gas terminal is too close to the sea. There are social impacts as well. Mappleton could be the 30th village to be lost to the sea. The roads such as the B1242 nearly being lost. You can see the location here. There is an integrated coastal management scheme though, and you can see the details in front of you there. Environmental implications as well. Both hard engineering and soft engineering approaches have been made in the area. In terms of economic impacts on the area of Holderness then, you can see many industries threatened, loss of jobs. Withern Seas had to spend millions each year in order to protect the area. Socially, you've got the loss of jobs, people moving away from the area, farms alongside the sea being devalued, people losing profits year on year. There's little or no investment to sustain the local communities. People along the coast lose value, meaning the owners have got negative equity in their property, and the loss of jobs meaning young people moving away from the area. It leaves an ageing population. Environmentally, the wildlife behind Spurn Point is losing its diversity as the environment there can't be supported. Hard engineering strategies which are in place are riprap, revetments, groins, seawalls, and a breakwater. Particularly significant is the throw-over seawall. In terms of causes of issues they're both physical and human again. We've got those big destructive waves, strong winds, and a very big fetch. Human causes: the removal of sediment offshore in 2000, 3,811 tonnes dredged illegally offshore and removed illegally. In addition to the other environmental impacts, you've got a SSSI, a site of special scientific interest, threatened. For example, the lagoons which are south of Easington. Just skim over this information here. You can see the physical impacts and the physical influences here again. And the causes of problems there: the removal of sediments, the new resistance points, and the combined social and economic impacts there. I'll just go through these and you can pause them on the video if you can see it. Just make sure that's focused for you. Moving down now to the general impacts. Groin making the beach narrow in areas. Home near the cliffs at Skipsea are at risk of collapsing into the sea. Caravan sites have had to be removed, expanded, I think that says there. And of course we've got rising sea levels in the area due to eustatic sea level change and isostatic sea level change. In terms of the geology of the area, that's quite significant. It's eroding very rapidly because the glacial boulder till, which is laid down after the last ice age, is very, very easy to erode via hydraulic action, abrasion, corrosion and attrition, whereas the chalk which is there, it's more resistant. It's not a hard rock by any stretch of the imagination. It's a sedimentary rock which is quite easy to erode, but in comparison to the boulder clay, it's much less resilient. I'll go quickly through this last one here because it's not as legible as the other ones, but you can pause it. Significant word there, legibility.